From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Evening News Blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting following a weekend that saw President Donald Trump call anti-LGBTQ plus Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, the Republican from Georgia, a traitor over her push for the release of the Epstein files. Police in Georgia confirmed Monday that the congresswoman had been the subject of multiple assassination threats. As Newsweek reports, the Rome, Georgia Police Department said in a statement that it had received via email 2 assassination threats towards Marjorie Taylor Greene and her family. Greene had previously claimed on Sunday that Trump's comments about her on social media were a dog whistle to dangerous radicals that could lead to serious attacks. She claimed that her home had already been targeted with hoax pizza deliveries and that the office of her construction company had received a pipe bomb threat. Now that President Trump has called me a traitor, which is absolutely untrue and horrific, this puts blood in the water and creates a feeding frenzy, and it could ultimately lead to a harmful or even deadly outcome, Greene wrote in a November 16th X post. In recent weeks, Greene, one of Trump's most ardent MAGA allies, has broken with the Republican Party and the president on several issues, most notably on releasing Justice Department files related to the convicted child sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, something Trump campaigned on in 2024, but has reversed course during his second term in office. Tensions between the president and Greene reached a fever pitch over the weekend, with Trump calling Greene a traitor and suggesting he would back a primary challenger. I am withdrawing my support and endorsement of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of the great state of Georgia, Trump wrote in a November 14th Truth Social post. Over the past weeks, all I see wacky Marjorie do is complain, complain, complain. Trump went on to suggest, as others have, that the source of Greene's ire may be that he advised her against running for Georgia in governor and that he no longer returns her calls. I can't take a ranting lunatic's call every day, Trump wrote on Greene, about Greene. She has gone far left, even doing The View with their low IQ Republican-hating anchors, he added, referring to Greene's recent appearance on the long-running daytime talk show where she criticized Republicans' leadership of the government shutdown and for not having a plan to address rising healthcare costs. Notably, just days after her supposed pivot to the far left on The View, Greene appeared on former Fox News host Megyn Kelly's podcast to argue that the federal government should pass her bill making it a felony to provide gender-affirming care to minors. Responding to Trump's post, Greene accused the president of coming after her to make an example to scare all the other Republicans before a House vote on the release of the Epstein files this week. It's astonishing, really, how hard he's fighting to stop the Epstein files from coming out, Greene wrote in a November 14th X post. I have supported President Trump with too much of my precious time, too much of my own money, and fought harder for him even when almost all other Republicans turned their back and denounced him. But I don't worship or serve Donald Trump. Now, during a Sunday appearance on CNN's State of the Union, Greene appeared to take the temperature down a bit, telling host Dana Bash that Trump's comments about her had made her realize she needs to tone down her own characteristically divisive rhetoric. I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country, she said. It's something I've thought about a lot, especially since Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Greene also continued to express confusion over Trump's resistance to releasing the Epstein files, claiming that the Epstein victims she's spoken to have over and over again said that Donald Trump did nothing wrong. Greene said she hoped she and Trump could eventually make up, USA Today reports. The rift between Trump and Greene, Washington Post opinion writer Jim Garrity wrote in a Monday morning column is a first glimpse of a post-Trump MAGA movement. Greene is demonstrating that a high-profile member of the MAGA movement can vehemently disagree with the president and apparently emerge unscathed. Garrity writes, if she pulls this off, she'll show that Trump may no longer be the kingmaker in Republican primaries or in the MAGA crusade. That's our News Blast. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.